So I'm Deputy Chief Ken Leake of the Phoenix Fire Department. I primarily manage the budget. However, one of those responsibilities is capital improvement, which is the design, construction, management of all of our fire station facilities. The city, as a general rule, 20 years ago mandated that we built public buildings out of sustainable materials. Mainly it was because they needed to have them low maintenance and last a long time. Masonry was always something that we considered because of its rugged durability. So much, if not all, of the fire stations, the apparatus bays, were always masonry. A building that's built out of masonry gives us a certain degree of assurity that the building's going to hold true. Even under heavy fire load conditions, some of the other products will fail.
One of the first things we like to do when we're starting to think about the project is engage the end users, because in a project like this, where it's mission critical, that becomes highly important. Just a few seconds does really count, so thinking about the layout and how to most efficiently get the firefighters from the interior of the space out to the apparatus space so that they can respond. And so when we're selecting materials and systems for the project, we're really cognizant of that need to have really functional, durable materials.
We wanted the materials to be the same on the outside as they continue on the inside. We selected the Trendstone and the Integra wall system, which from the outside they look the same, but they have different properties. Where the Integra will hold more insulation, and that was used primarily in our exposed walls, is a post-tensioned type of material, and that enabled us to achieve an R19 wall, which is really critical to get our LEED certification.
The Trendstone product was an obvious choice because it is a non-combustible material. And obviously, this being an essential use facility, a fire station, having that fire resistance is very important. From an aesthetic standpoint, one of the things we really liked was the appearance and the finish of the Trendstone product, the ground face finish, and the rich aggregates and textures that it exhibits.
Well, as we sit here today, and we had a few of the firefighters walk by with a comment that the building is great, they like it. That means the world to me.
Again, when we look at products, especially in our line of work, we're looking at what's the likelihood of them staying together to where we can go in and effect a rescue or put the fire out or manage the situation without the building collapsing on us. Masonry is, again, if it's built right the first time it's installed, it's a beautiful architectural look on the outside. You don't have to paint it, maintain it, do anything. It's sustainable, it's energy efficient. There's a lot of great qualities that come along with using masonry. So you build it right the first time, you don't really have to touch it again.